That's good. So, Bernie, hope everything's good in life and music. Of course, is getting good because we're seeing a new album with you, Blackheart. That's awesome.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm really pleased about it. It's I think a pretty decent album. It rocks, and it's nice to record new music. I really enjoy that. It's a good thing.
And you're keeping the good old trademark signature sound that you accumulated with your guitar because your tone is still unique, and that's very good
Yeah,
to see.
unique in the sense that it's good, it's bad, but it's always me.
It is you, and that's what I like about it. I like it a lot.
Thanks, Jason. Thanks. Thanks.
And I see you've been reissuing some old classic demos and stuff as well, so you've been keeping busy in all sorts of ways with your music.
I have. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've had a busy year, and it's been well, it's been nice. I'm a pretty old guy now, so it's like it's nice, to have people interested in the things I do. Really, that's cool.
Do you find that with the internet stuff, things are getting faster, in a sense, because it's like the days are just going way too fast now with internet because you can do anything now. It's a lot of work sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, the nice thing is that you can contact people, and I'm in contact, with an awful lot of people who are fans who, live far away, all over the US and Japan and South America and all of that. But at the same time, you have to keep talking, you have to keep communicating. So that's a pretty exhausting experience, really. And, you owe it to them to keep going.
Yeah.
But in the past, it was record companies who did all that for you, and they're not there anymore, really. So it takes a lot of energy. Yeah.
And you have to create your own agendas now, and this is, in a sense, it goes from there.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's you know, uh, there isn't anyone there telling you you have to do an album. I mean, I kind of think, well, I've always wanted to do lots of albums. I love recording and I love playing. And an awful lot of time in the past, it was record companies, telling you you can't record a new album now because you have to promote the last album, and it hasn't sold enough, so you've got to keep on promoting it until it does. Now it's just a completely different world. I like it, and I don't like it at the same time.
Right.
Because if I had a choice, I'd just be playing and writing and recording, and you have to do all of the marketing and the kind of shouting about it, and being enthusiastic and saying, "Hey, I've got a new thing out, and please have a listen, and if you like it, well, buy it." I mean, in the past, I didn't have to do that really, so.
And after a while, if you're promoting the same product, 2 years in a row, to yourself it should be getting old, because you do need to
Yeah,
continue with new material.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's you know, again now. I mean, in the past, you would always have a producer and an engineer and an A&R man and a promotion department, and hey, at the time I did the Dee Snider album, the Desperado album, it would be like go in and record it and you play it and you wouldn't hear it until it came out, or it didn't come out in that case. But
Hmm.
um, now I record and I'm, engineering and I'm producing, even though I have, a, a son who engineers too. But it's by the time it comes out, I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear it again, So I kind of have a space and I don't play it at all. I just cannot stand to hear it. And then I'm going out on tour and I'm thinking, oh, I have to play these songs. I better learn them and play them again.
No, you're absolutely right on that because I mean, after you hear the same song so many times and then you got to promote it, it's fun in a sense too. But we all understand that,
Yeah.
the whole important part of that. But using Bandcamp must be a good different type of world now, to promote on Bandcamp.
Yeah, it is, and it's great because it's immediate, and you have to kind of, but work at it. I do all of that because I'm a hands-on type of person. And my experiences in the past of having, managers and record labels, it wasn't a happy experience, because you end up, they tell it and they don't pay you a lot of the time. So now I'm terribly hands-on, but it takes up so much time. I really hate that. I really hate it, the amount of promotion time and telling people about it time, because I'm not a promoter and I'm not a kind of, it spiritually it does absolutely nothing for me. That I kind of like enjoy writing and playing, and that as you do, Jason, I know too, really, so it's a different world, though, and you have to live in the world as it is, not as in the world as you want it to be. It's the world as it is, man, really.
Yep. So, I mean, when we look at it now, kids today that, have to put hours to learn and master their guitars actually can't really, in a sense, because they got to master as well how to be a computer technician, how to fix problems with the computers, update Windows, and promote the hell out of this product online, and master Facebook and all that stuff. So when you say it's, in that sense, it's not as good for a musician. I mean, they learn a lot more stuff, but it's
yeah, but I'd agree, because it actually takes up the time that you ought to be, learning about the music and playing and creating. You end up spending 75%, 80% of your time promoting and, on technical stuff. And that, even though it's awfully clever, it isn't actually really interesting. It's not what, a musician or a writer or a composer ought to be doing, So I kind of think it's really hard on young bands and young musicians now. I mean, it's not probably so hard for, someone like me. I've got an audience, and I don't have, it's great if I build on the audience, but I have an audience, and I'm able to get them to, support me in terms of, financing it, so I have time to record. Only if you're a young player or a young band, you have to spend all your time trying to do that, and that's not really conducive to playing and learning how to play and learning how to interact in terms of audiences. I mean, when I grew up, that was easy because there was audiences if you played. I mean, now it's a completely different thing. There are not audiences because they're all sat in front of their computers watching clips of people playing at a gig that there was 10 people at.
Right. iTunes and Spotify and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. The album is being released on the 2nd of October on all of those, on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. I don't know, there's thousands of them now, isn't there?
Yeah.
But it's coming out on all of them. Yeah.
Now is it you that decides which ones are going on, or you just go on the whole shebang on this?
I mean, I'm on a thing called DistroKid. I don't know if a lot of people are on it. It's great, and it just you have a choice of the things you go on. I mean, I know an awful lot of people, big people, Taylor Swift. Not that I'm comparing myself to Taylor Swift. Isn't on Spotify, but I mean, I'm glad if people play, the tracks I'm on. I know people stream and they don't buy nowadays, but hey, if they even stream, I'm happy. I mean, if anyone hears it and enjoys it, and he eventually turns around and says, "I'm gonna go to a gig," or "I'm gonna buy an album," I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
And that's what it's about, promotion
Yeah.
in a sense like that. Are you going to be having a promo video again for Blackheart?
Yeah, yeah. I have a few in the pipeline. Only this time I was so tired of the mimes. I don't like miming. I really hate it. Spend the
Yeah.
whole day trying to do the thing you created, and it's like just a bit cheesy. So this time we went in for a day and recorded the 3 tracks off the album again live, and had a 2-camera shoot on it, and it turned out great. So it'll be those. It's like slightly different to the album. I'm not playing the same licks, because I can't remember exactly the licks when I play it live, and probably the lyrics are slightly different too.
Wow, okay.
But it's it has a spark, it has energy, and it's real, and it's raw, and I think I enjoyed it far, far more than a mime. So, it's real.
And like that you're offering the real thing, and it's totally unique, because it's a different sense, in it. And then if the people like it, they go and buy the album. Perfect.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Please buy the album.
Well,
I need the money, really. We all do.
well, Bernie, at least I'll be buying an album, you know that much. So, yeah,
Thanks.
no, man, you got great stuff always. I'm always enjoying to see your name out there, and I think you're doing good work promoting. I just wish there'd be a little bit more Bernie Tormey out there, and then it's just coming slowly. It's good.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. I appreciate your support, and you have supported me over a long time, and that's great, man. It really is.
Last time we interviewed you was in September 2014, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bernie, Blackheart, I like the album cover. Artwork looks good as well, I gotta say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So you keep on doing what you do best, and wish you a lot of luck with your tour dates you got coming out soon. And it'd be
Yeah.
great to have a North American tour someday in the
Oh,
future.
no, I would love to get over there. I'm continually trying. If there's anyone out there who wants to offer me any shows in the U.S. or North America, Canada, man, I'd love to. I would just love to. I'd kill to. I don't even have to earn any money out of it at this stage. I'd just be happy to go there.
Well, hopefully that happens. And Bernie, very lovely to talk to you. I always appreciate it. So you keep up the good work, my friend.
Thank you, Jason. Keep on rock and rolling, you.
I will do my best because I do it every day too.
Well, that's cool, man. Thank you.
You're very welcome.